The next thing I'm going to do is tie Alexandra Street back into this existing road. I won't be reconstructing the existing road, but we will tie back in at the curb returns. What I've done is I've created a alignment that runs along the edge of the existing road, and I've called this alignment existing road, and you'll notice in the description I've got an R dash there. I'm actually going to treat this as a road object, and the reason for that is I'll be able to use the auto curb return command to form the curb returns for me. First thing I'm going to do is open up the template editor, and I'm going to create a new template, and I'm going to call this one existing. I'm going to select on create section and add an LEB and an REB code, which will just be at this stage just a millimeter off the center line. It is important when forming intersections that you have both an LEB and an REB code. So although at this T intersection there would be no need for the REB code, I still need to put it in there when forming the intersection. So I've got an LEB and an REB code there. I'm going to run the create edit road command and create the road object for existing road. I'll pick the template that I just created and I will select OK. So I'm just running off the surface there, so I'll just what I should do is match all the levels of this existing edge down to the surface. I'll run the match existing command and match that down to NS. Click OK, apply and exit. Okay, so those levels are running along the existing at the moment. The next step for me is to tie in or add the curb returns in. If I open up the vertical grading for Alexandra Street, you'll notice that, I'll just reset the levels there, you'll notice that the auto ease is still on. If I go and delete that IP, you see that it just comes back. I need to turn that off if I'm going to transition back in. So the easiest way to do that is to run the resample sections command. Select on set auto VCEs and set the setting from always to never. Click OK. So if I open up the vertical grading now, that auto eases on. I'll just rerun that resheet again that I had created from before. But I've now got control over the transition from my overlay back into the edge here. So next step is to add the curb returns in. So I can do that by using the automatic curb return command, and I'll just put it in at an 8 meter radius. Same on the other side. And I'll just turn the mesh on so you can see what we've done there. Alright, so we haven't touched this existing road, but we have created a road object out of the edge, which has allowed us now to form the curb returns. If I want to tie the levels back into the existing road at the curb returns, I can just open up the vertical grading editor for the curb return and then do the design however I want for each of those.